Okay, at Cooney, again, I fished it for about an hour and a half, 2 hours now. Sun's starting to set a little bit over that way. So we're going to go ahead and continue on down the trail. Hang on. There you go. I fished it. Did some bait dunk. I used my fly cast too. I didn't have much luck. Guess I can't catch them every time. Never know though, boy. Looks like a real promising spot. You gotta stop, you gotta put a hook in there, and you gotta try. The sun's starting to set back there. I can feel the breeze getting a little bit cooler now. Head on down here. Now, and in the distance there, that's Blue Lake. And Blue Lake is pretty much attached to Virginia. Down in the pass there a bit. So we're heading that way. First we gotta go this way. Ooh, boy, that breeze is getting a little nippy now. Ooh, ooh, on my hands, my nose. That breeze coming through the pass. Whew. Nice. Here's a little tricky little spot right here. A little tricky. Like last time when I came through here a year or so ago, there's still a lot of water running off everywhere. It's a challenge. You gotta watch what you're stepping or where you're going. Especially when you got a lot of water coming off the mountainside here. Oh, boy. Haven't decided what I want to do when I get down this way. If I want to stop again, fish Blue, or go all the way to the parking there and actually fish Virginia. Not sure yet. Not sure what time it is. I forgot to bring my little clock. Guessing, I don't know, about 3 o'clock. That's just a guess. One thing about this part of the trip, the hike, it's all downhill, so that's nice. Haven't seen much wildlife here on this trail. But the last couple days I've been up here, different places, Twin Lakes and all, been a lot of deer, a lot of wildlife, and coyotes. A lot of deer and a lot of coyotes. So, it's nice to have the halfway decent trail to walk on. Not a problem. Moving right along. In here by the trees, kind of watch my poles, they don't get stuck. I hate that. I hate that. Nice tree cover and all that. Up just a little ways here, when we're going to run into that miner's cabin. I'm not sure. I know it's 1900. It might be a little bit older than that. I'm not positive. some famous miner built his cabin up here. Not very big, believe me. Wow. More about the size of a broom closet. Make do with what you got. Contemplating in the future, I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but to my left, up this mountainside, somewhere up in there, the lake up there called Moat. I believe it's capital M-O-A-T, Moat. I see it on the map, and it looks very enticing. Not sure if I'm ever going to get to it. Might be out of my reach, I'm not sure. But there's one back there, up there, Moat Lake. If I did that one, I'm not sure if I want to do that one alone. If I had someone else tagging along with me, I might take that challenge, but I'm not sure. All these different little lakes you can go to. My hand's starting to get a little nippy. Don't know what the air temperature is right now, but my fingertips are getting a little nippy. Yeah, coming up on the cabin right now. Kind of cool, huh? Got all the logs or trees propped up against the side, holding it up. Got a lot of rocks on top of the roof. I don't know, you think that would hurt it, then help it, but I guess it works. Pretty interesting. Like I said, about 1900, somewhere in there, miner, his cabin, well, what's left of it. It's nice that a lot of your campers, hikers, so forth, don't abuse the hell out of it. I can see, and I've noticed, because I've been here before, that there are, unfortunately, items missing, which is a shame. There are some old tin cans, food cans, and so forth. There's a few right here. A few. But there was a bunch more. But it gives you an idea about the miner, the conditions, and believe me, it gets cold up here. So, the floor. That'd be a tough old guy, boy, to do all this. Wow. Moving on. It's pretty interesting. You get to stop, look it over, take some pictures, things like that. Like I said, it's right there on the trail. Can't miss it. One day, going down here a ways, and we'll get a good view of Blue Lake. A lot of shadows because the sun is setting over to the other side. Again, not that much wildlife. I'm a little surprised, disappointed. I'd like to see more deer. Maybe a couple coyotes. It always keeps it a little interesting. Again, my fishing pole admittedly will get snagged in a tree, and I gotta pause for a second. Moving right along here. Yeah, so far, knock on wood, my knees are holding up. Been noticing for a while, one particular knee is not like it used to be. It kind of worries some. I always got to keep that in the back of my head now, damn it. Pause, trees, fishing pole. Okay. But it is what it is, and again, another thing you have to kind of expect with age. Take advantage of all this while I can. Ooh, man, my fingers are getting numb. Now, real very quickly. Well, your stream, frozen. It's all frozen. There's a bunch of it all the way up. Same thing. It's all frozen like that. Again, we're approximately 10,000 feet, maybe a touch higher, maybe. Look it up. Cooney Lake, Blue Lake. Get an elevation on it. Of course, when you're up this high, it doesn't matter. You're huffing, you're puffing, you're huffing, you're puffing. It's just the way it is. Yeah, this morning, this was much more dense with frost. It's thinned out a little bit. As long as they don't step in the silly stuff. Woohoo! Not too bad. Again, I'm freehanding here. Got silly camera in one hand and a fishing pole, a 9-foot pole. So it's sticking way out there. Going downhill. This time of the year, it's really nice. You come during the peak hours and you know you're going to be elbow to elbow with other people, carrying on, and who knows what all. Get the solitude and full enjoyment. You gotta pick the right time to come up this way to avoid all that. My schedule to come up here every year, end of April, 1st of May. That's opening day for trout season for California. Closing day is in the middle of November. Now here it is, November, I don't know, today's what? November 8th? I don't know, it's pretty close to that. It's a Thursday, again 2018. So we're on closing day. You have 1 week left to be able to fish up here until following end of April 2019. Okay, getting to what I was talking about, you know, here again, you get a lot of this up here uncongested, where you'll be able to me, relax and enjoy the peacefulness and all. You get some of these people that come in here and it gets a little chattery, the yakety yak. They bring their animals, their dogs, so forth, and it is what it is on that. So I choose my time to come up here to avoid a lot of that. Always have a great time. You do have to anticipate certain things. Campgrounds typically are closed. Can be a pain. A lot of your general stores, bait shops, and so forth are closed. So you got to prepare. You got to know about it and prepare for it. So I'm lucky I'm in a campground. Technically it's closed. Got a sign that says closed. But it is one of those campgrounds, it's the only one I know of, that does not barricade. Doesn't put a fence up, doesn't put a chain up. It just got a sign that says, you know, this campground is closed. All the others will have a barricade, a chain, whatever. You're just not going to get in. So this one that I go to, technically is closed. It has a little sign that says closed. But you got to make do with what you got. And I camp in there, put my tent up, put my ice chest in the food locker. The only thing is the bathrooms are closed. So you have no bathrooms available. The water spigots, a big thing, water. They're turned off. But everything else is handy. You got a place to park your car, whatever. Picnic tables there to be used, which is good. A spot to put your tent up, yes. A fire pit, yes. Another cool thing about this time of the year, the forestry. Forestry does their job quite well. They take down a lot of the old trees, dead trees. They cut them up. And what's really cool is after they cut them up now, with the chainsaw and do all that work, they actually take this stuff, haul it into the campground. And each and every campsite gets a nice big bundle of firewood. That's pretty damn cool. Yeah, but the downside to that, you have to split it. They cut it, and they put it in the campground for you, but you got to split it. So if you got your wood split, a wedge, big sludge hammer beater, whatever you want to call it, a way to split it, you're good to go. It's sitting right there in your campsite. So the Department of Forestry does a good job of that for you at this time of the year. Not all year long, no. This time of year, when they do a lot of the fire cut, and for whatever their schedule is. So that's a handy little thing. It's sad that now the one, backtrack a little bit, the one campground that I do camp in is intermittent. You don't know for sure. Sometimes it is open, meaning that the water is turned on and the bathrooms are available. Sometimes. The other time, they're closed. So if you're going to do your internet research and blah blah, you know, do that, that's fine. I don't. I come up here and take a shot at it. Either way, I'm going to find a place so I can do my fishing and my hiking. And it's all good. No. Unfortunately this time, again, November 2018, the campground officially is closed. But I'm in there with all my gear. we shall see if the Department of Forestry, Department of Park and Recreation, whoever, whatever they are, comes around trying to collect a camp fee. I haven't paid anything yet. I really don't anticipate to pay anything because I don't think they're around. You know, they see me in there, they probably don't care. Whatever the deal is. I'm sure it has a lot to do with their policy, how they work things. So, as long as I got a place to put my tent, where to put all my stuff during the daytime, so that way I can roam around and do my fishing thing. And a few minutes ago I talked about how cold my hands were. Now, I'm sweating. A steady pace. Can't make up my mind. Coming down an elevation. Is it that much, that fast? Maybe. Coming on down. There's another glimpse. A blue lake. A little bit of glimpse. We're getting pretty close. About 20 minutes thereabouts. Nice, slow, easy pace. Taking my time. And again, it's all downhill. Really am debating now. I want to stop at this lake here, Blue Lake, or hike about another 10 minutes to my final destination, which is Virginia, and fish Virginia. Not sure yet. Beautiful Blue Lake. It's really a nice lake. I noticed when I was coming up Blue Lake, the water level was a little low. I did not take notice of Virginia itself, which is in front of it, a Blue Lake. But yeah, the lake is a little low. And right now it's kind of hard to tell from this elevation, this particular angle. But you go down there,